I'm looking at the RSHP Relationships, Sexual Health and Parenthood resources produced for schools. These were funded and developed by a partnership of local authorities, taxpayer funded, and health boards, taxpayer funded, with advice from Education Scotland, taxpayer funded, and the Scottish Government. And we currently have an SNP minority government in Scotland. Let's go on to the official rshp.scot site. And from here we can see what's being taught at different levels. Let's look at level 2. That's P5 to P7, 9 to 11 years old. So we scroll down and we come to this. How do people have sex? Let's download this presentation, which is meant to be presented in primary schools. Sex. How do people have sex? What do they do? With the outcome, I can describe what sexual intercourse can involve. But why do primary school children need to know how to have sex? Is it helpful for them to be describing sexual acts to each other? This is the opening slide. I added the pixelation. If I did not, YouTube would delete the video because it judges it to be inappropriate for children. I'm not sure why the Scottish Government thinks it's helpful for primary school students to identify the body parts of young adults. As a youth worker, I had to frequently undergo child protection training to spot the signs of abuse. A clear warning sign that a child was about to be abused was an adult showing pornographic images to them to desensitize them. Not only does the RSHP material desensitize children, it also normalizes trusted adults, showing pornography to them and asking their thoughts about sex. Surely, this places them at a greater risk from sexual predators. That's just the first slide. When a couple want to have sex, they will go to a private place like their bedroom. They will kiss and cuddle and touch each other's bodies. They will touch the private parts of each other's bodies. How are these step-by-step instructions useful for a primary school child? What are they meant to do with them? When a man feels he wants to have sex with his partner, his penis will get hard. This is called an erection. When a woman feels like having sex with her partner, her vulva and vagina might feel tingly and wet or slippery to touch. If a man and a woman are having sex, they both want to do it. The man can put his penis inside the woman's vagina and gently move his penis in and out. This should feel nice for both people. When people have sex, they might have an orgasm. For a woman, an orgasm is a pleasurable feeling in her body. For a man, if he has an orgasm, called ejaculation, a white liquid called semen will come out of his hard penis. He will enjoy this feeling. So the slides repeatedly make the same point. Sex feels nice. Sex is pleasurable. Sex is enjoyable. Then the presentation asks the pupils to proclaim these points back to the teacher by asking the question, why do you think adults have sex? Do you feel safe with your 9 to 11-year-old attending a sleepover when every child in their year group has been instructed how to have sex, where to have sex, how nice it feels, and has been encouraged to talk about it confidently? Do you feel it's safe sending your child on a school trip when the teacher has already begun a conversation with them about how nice sex feels for adults? We put these questions to John Swinney, the Deputy Leader of the SNP.
Hi, yeah, I'm Don Marshall. Earlier on you were talking about how it's important that you ensure that education is appropriate for all children, which I think is a really good thing. And I just want to ask the question that how is the current sex education material from RHSP appropriate for any child, let alone all children?
Finally, the question that Don raised about relationships, sexual health and parenthood education. We've gone through a very detailed, extensive process of trying to prepare age-appropriate material in this respect.
John Swinney is then asked why the RSHP resources promote pornography to school children, as is shown in this clip.
Pornography is as fun to watch as it is hard to forget. So much flesh. The whole purpose of pornography is to arouse us, to get us sexually excited, and that's great because using your actual imagination is hard work. Porn is great to watch while we're getting intimate with ourselves because it doesn't just turn us on, it also distracts us from how stupid we look while we're doing it.
It does not. It does not. It promotes nothing. It promotes nothing. It simply deals with the world as it is and makes sure that young people are equipped to handle that. Now, as I said to the gentleman here, I understand there will be parental opinion that will not like this, and that should be the source of dialogue with schools to resolve that issue. And you asked me to express my commendation for the materials. I repeat my commendation for the materials here. I've explained that in public communication from the government's behalf. I've also accepted the fact that there will be divided opinions about this.
If you've made up your mind about this and disagree with John Swinney and the SNP government that it is age appropriate to give primary school children a step-by-step guide on how to have sex, then do not encourage the SNP. Do not re-elect the SNP. Do not vote SNP. If you found this video informative, please forward it to those you think need to hear it. This video was prepared by the Scottish Family Party. We want to be a voice for families in the Scottish Parliament. If you think this is needed, please vote for us on May the 6th.